Look for vibrant colors. Fresh produce typically has vibrant, rich colors. For example, leafy greens should be a bright green, and fruits like tomatoes should have a deep red hue. Dull or faded colors often indicate that the produce is overripe or has been stored for too long. Check for firmness. When selecting fruits and vegetables, check their firmness. Apples, cucumbers, and bell peppers should feel firm to the touch. Soft or squishy produce may be overripe and could spoil quickly. Firmness is a good indicator of freshness. Inspect for smooth, unblemished skin. Look for produce with smooth, unblemished skins. Avoid items with visible bruises, dents, or soft spots, as these indicate that the produce may be damaged or not as fresh. Fresh produce should appear whole and undamaged. Smell for sweetness or freshness. Fresh produce often has a pleasant, natural aroma. For example, ripe peaches and melons should have a sweet fragrance. If a fruit or vegetable lacks a scent or has a sour smell, it may be past its peak freshness. Check the stems and leaves. For leafy greens and herbs, look for fresh, crisp leaves. Wilted or yellowing leaves signal that the produce is not fresh. The stems should be firm, and any attached roots should appear moist, not dried out. Choose seasonal produce. Buying produce that is in season generally ensures freshness and better quality. Seasonal fruits and vegetables have a shorter travel time from farm to store, meaning they're less likely to be overripe or damaged. Examine the skin for texture. For fruits like avocados and melons, check the texture of the skin. Avocados should yield slightly to gentle pressure, while melons should have a firm but slightly soft feel at the stem end. The texture indicates how ripe or fresh the produce is. Pick produce with minimal packaging. The freshest produce is often sold loose, without excessive packaging. Pre-packaged produce may have been stored longer and can lose its freshness faster due to limited air circulation. Always try to buy items that are out in the open for optimal freshness. Check for weight. Fruits and vegetables should feel heavy for their size, indicating they are full of water and nutrients. If an item feels light, it may have dried out or lost moisture, signaling that it's not as fresh. Look for moisture in certain produce. Some produce, like mushrooms, should have a bit of moisture when fresh. Mushrooms should feel slightly damp, but not slimy. Dry mushrooms or those with wrinkles may have been on the shelf for too long.